When we're at the airport, it's 3 a.m. and the group has descended upon the United desk.
Now the caffeine's wearing off, Sage.
A majority of them haven't slept the night before. We've got 74 people we've got to get through security and onto the plane for a 6:50 flight. So we arrive and we get off the airplane and you walk off the plane, and the first thing you feel like is that you're swimming in the air.
It's hot. It's humid.
We're loading up to get to our home.
The humidity is so thick it feels like you're showering in your own sweat.
Well, here in Belize, we get transported to and from our ministry sites, to and from the airport, to where we're staying by bus.
A school bus on really bumpy roads.
We're staying in a public elementary school called the Louisiana Government School. No luxuries, no comfort. It's sleeping on the floor. We're lucky they have some ceiling fans that work.
I kind of enjoy the heat, but to this extent, it's a little hard. I had to get used to it.
I would describe Belize as my least favorite environment in the world, but my favorite place in the world.
Orange Walk town is in a district called Orange Walk. A fairly small, pretty poor area of Belize. Life is really hard. There aren't a lot of jobs. A lot of men work what's called catch and kill, which is they work for the day, hope to get paid to be able to feed their family that night.
It's a town that has a lot of people that have a lot of love to give. They need a lot. Like, they don't have very much here. They live in shacks. They live in little tin rooms with little tin roofs. Some people don't have roofs. A lot of people don't have floors. They just have dirt for floors.
I look at what I have, and then I come here, and it's like the complete opposite. I just got tears in my eyes. I was like, how can these people live in these conditions?
Our word from tonight comes from Psalm 43, verse 5. And then we partner with 2 churches while we're working in Belize this week. One of them is El Buen Pastor, which is a church that we've been partnering with from John Knox. It's a small, poor congregation. So the services are in Spanish, but their kids ministry and youth ministry is all in English.
So that brings us to that point of praising God.
We also partner with another church called Orange Walk Baptist Church. It's a Caribbean influenced church. They're Caribs. They're an English speaking congregation. In the mornings we get up, we eat breakfast together as a group, and then we split up to our different work projects. And the buses again take us to our different work sites.
I mean, you just grab stuff that's mixed well.
We're making cement, which takes a lot of rocks.
Here at Lazaro's house, we are putting a roof on his house. All the walls are up, and so we are prepping the tops of the walls for the rafters that the tin roof will go on.
4.5 of the...
4.5?
Yeah, of the gravel.
We work alongside, a lot of times, homeowners. We work alongside some of the local Belizeans that we will have come alongside to teach us to do some of the skills that we don't have, like laying block.
God uses my skills however I can provide them.
The house that Lazarus lives in is a wood structure, very poorly sealed, rotting, falling apart around him, and we're building a cinder block home with a steel roof, and it's more permanent, more weather resistant, more secure. It's very simple.
They've been a big blessing for me. I am living in this place about 15 years now, and I always try to build a little house or, better to uplift my life and something. I will always have John Knox in my prayers.
We are at Trial Farms, which is a small community of houses. There's 6 or 7 houses that they're all related somehow.
I say community, but really it's a couple shacks and a well.
Trial Farm is a unique area, and it's really poor. And this is where a lot of folks from El Buen Pastor live and come to church from Trial Farm. A lot of them live in cane pole houses. A lot of them don't have electricity or running water, flushing toilets, none of that.
We're on top. These are my brothers. They know what to do.
I think 3 years ago we went in and we poured the foundations for these cement houses in Trial Farm, which was pretty big because it was all wood houses there earlier. So they had the cement walls and they had the roofs in, but they didn't have any ceilings in the house. So we were trying to get the ceilings framed up inside of the house on top of the concrete slabs.
Come on.
it's been difficult work for sure because we just don't have the right tools. We got ladders that are too short, wobbly ladders that are falling over. We have hammers and cement nails that are just way too big. All the wood has been bowed and bent and just isn't exact. At home, it's like, I need this type of screw, and you just run to the hardware store and get this screw. Here, you're like, I need this sort of screw, and everyone's like, we don't have those. Here's cement nails. But we're doing the best with what we got.
This is like Thanksgiving for God. This ceiling. Where John Knox gave us right here. Say thank you. Yes.
I wasn't talking to you, buddy.
And then in the afternoons, we do a kids program, like a VBS type program.
VBS at 3. Okay.
And they will walk around the neighborhood inviting kids, local kids to the VBS, kids from the church.
We're doing a VBS at the church at 3.
And so in the beginning, we kind of bring them in and we have like a worship time in the beginning where we just kind of all stand up and sing songs together. And it's really cool to just see all the kids like having fun, singing the songs that we've come enough times that they know the words to these songs now. And so that's just super cool to see.
The kids' faces at VBS, the little kids, it's incredible. Their faces just light up. As soon as they walk through the doors, they see our kids and they just light up. And the same goes with our kids. So it's just incredible to see new relationships form between the students and the kids here, and also older relationships be like rekindled and remembered. It's amazing.
The kids, when you see them so happy, you can't just feel like... And green? Let's see if they have a green. You become happy because you see God through them and you see it through yourself. To see the joy on their faces and see that I just made their day just makes me like, oh my gosh, so happy.
A lot of those kids down in Belize, they don't receive the same kind of attention and love a lot of American kids might receive. Because of that, they are craving and starving for attention.
Oh, the kids here at VBS, they just love hanging out with us high schoolers. They're always just climbing on us and loving on us, and we love on them back.
They got the children on their necks running around, and we don't do that. And I don't know how to incorporate that in our culture. It's a culture we just keep holding back, and I'm trying to show them that, see, they can do it. The kids from John Knox just come and they start hugging you. They don't look at your color, your skin, and who you are, a boy or girl, and just it makes me so. I am happy. I am.
Our kids really develop a strong connection with the Belizean kids and vice versa.
The environment here with the people and the kids and the congregations of the church is the most open, most loving, most giving place that I've ever been.
I love it. Yeah, I wish I could spend more time here. I think it's something that I could do in the future, even beyond high school.
It's worth it. It's totally worth it. No matter sweat, blood, tears, whatever, it's all worth it.